Hi everyone. Today we'll discuss the green theorem. One video I have made about the green theorem. Another video, that is for the curve. Now for the rectangle, I'll go for the rectangle. Okay, about the green theorem. You see, first he said evaluate. When he say evaluate by green theorem, you are free to use any part of the other line integral or surface integral, and hence verify. Verify means you have to do both. You have to do both. So what is the statement of green theorem? Integration taken over the surface f m dx plus n dy equal to double integral dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y dx dy taken over. This is the proof we are doing and we are comparing with this. Now here, what is your m dx? With dx is what? M equal to minus e to the power of x sin y. What is your answer? N equal to e to the power of minus x cos y. Dou m by dou y. Dou m by dou y you get e to the power of minus x. Derivative of sin x is cos y. Dou n by dou x. E to the power of minus x is minus e to the power of x cos y as it is. Now what it says? Next step is now dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y. So dou n by dou x is minus e to the power of minus x cos y minus e to the power of minus x cos y. Same minus same. So 2 e to the power of minus x cos y. This is your dou m by dou x. And one more thing, what is given? What is the boundaries? What is the boundaries it is given? What is the boundaries it is given? See here. What is the boundaries it is given? X is, the range of x is 0, 0, 0, pi by 2. So the range of x is 0 to pi by 2. What is here y? Y, see here y, 0, I am sorry, I did wrong. Let me take this thing. So first coordinate. What is your first coordinate? X is 0 to pi. So x equal to 0 to pi. What is y? Second coordinate is 0, 0, pi by 2. Y is 0 to pi by 2. This is the boundary limit. X is 0 to pi, y is 0 to pi by 2. That is the constant limit. So we don't have to worry about the limit, which is variable. Both are constant. So 0 to pi, 0 to pi by 2. So now double integral taken over the surface yes, dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y dx dy is same as double integral minus 2 e to the power of minus x cos y dx dy. So what is the limit of x? Limit of x is 0 to, limit of x is 0 to pi. This is limit of x. X is 0 to pi and y is 0 to pi by 2. And both are easy. We can separate is 2, 0 to pi e to the power of minus x dx. This take it 1 and this is 0 to pi by 2 cos y dy. Now 2 e to the power of minus x is to the power of minus x minus 0 to pi, and integration of cos x is sin y pi by 2. Pi by 2. So this is 2 e to the power of minus pi minus e to the power of 0 into sin pi by 2 minus sin 0. Sin 90 is 1. So this is 2 e to the power of minus pi minus 1. Sin 90 is 1, sin 0 is 0. So answer is 2 Answer is 2. So answer is 2. Answer is 2 e to the power of minus 5 minus 1. This is your answer 1, first part. Now the second part is we have to find along the points are there. For the points, please draw the diagram. If you draw the diagram, it will be easy for us. You see, both the points are 0 and x is pi. Second point, y is 0. Another point we got, x is 0, y is pi by 2. And this is x is pi, y is pi by 2. So if I call this as 0, let me change the color. If I call this is 0, this is your A, this is your B, this is your C. So now you have to go like this. C1, C2, C3, C4. C4 along the line C1, C2, C3, C4. That one by one we will go. The first one along the line C1. What is your x? X equal to 0 to pi. What is our y? 0 to 0. 0 to 0 means derivative of constant is 0. So what is that? Taken over the curve c e to the power of minus x sin y dx e to the power of minus x cos y dy. See, x is 0 to pi. X is 0 to pi e to the power of minus x. Y is 0. So sin y is 0. 0 dx e to the power of minus y and dy cos y is there. Dy is 0. Y is 0 to 0. Cos 0 is 1 but dx is 0. So a complete part is 0. You see sin 0 is 0. 0 into anything is 0 and it is not 0 but dy is 0. Anything is 0. This is our one. Answer number 1. Now we are going along the curve C2. Now let me write down here. Along the line C2. What is along the line C2? See here. Along the line C2, what is our x? X is from pi to pi. Pi to pi. That means there is no change. No change means it is a constant. Constant means derivative of constant is 0. That we want to say. There is no x equal to pi to pi. Here, no change. We want to say no change, therefore. And what is our y? What is our y? Y equal to 0 to pi by 2. Y equal to 0 along the curve C2. So dx is constant, so derivative of constant is 0. Y is a variable. And so taken over the curve C1, taken over the curve C2, e to the power of x sin y dx plus e to the power of minus x cos y dy. So C2 is x is 0 to pi by y is 0 to pi by 2, y is 0 to pi by 2 and derivative of constant dx is 0 means this complete part is 0. So it is to the power of minus x cos y dy. E to the power of minus x cos y dy. So integration e to the power of minus x outside uh, e to the power of and x is pi. So this will be pi. E to the power of minus pi outside 0 to pi by 2 cos y dy. So integration of cos is sin y 0 to pi by 2. So e to the power of minus pi sine pi by 2 minus sine 0. E to the power of minus pi sine 90 is 1, 1 minus 0 is e to the power of. So here, so e to the power of minus pi. This is number 2 along the curve C2. Now along the curve C3. You see C3, if you see C3 along the curve C3, along the curve C3, you see x is pi to 0. You see pi to BC, pi to 0 and y is pi to pi. Pi to 0, y is pi to pi. Along the curve C2 we have done. Now along the curve C3 or BC, C3 or BC. So along the curve C3 or BC, what is our x? X is pi to 0. Please make a note. Not 0 to pi. Pi to 0. Y is pi to pi. Pi by 2 to pi by 2. That means no change. No change means it is a constant. Now constant means derivative of constant is 0. So integration taken over the curve C3 e to the power of minus x sin y dx and plus e to the power of minus x cos y dy. So this will be reducing to, you see, the limit is pi to 0, not 0 to pi. Please make a note. And y dy is 0. Y is pi by 2. So e to the power of minus x sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 dx. And dy is 0, so the complete part. Sin 90 is 1. So we are left with only e to the power of minus x by minus 1 pi by 2 to 0. Pi by 2 to 0. So if we took minus e to the power of minus 0, e to the power of minus pi. E to the power of minus pi. You see, this is e to the power of minus pi. While I writing the answer, I will make a mistake. So this equal to minus 1 minus e to the power of pi. So this will be equal to e to the power of minus pi minus 1. 3. Now the fourth one. Along the curve C4 or CO. CO, y is same, x is away. CO, x is a constant, x is 0 to 0 and y is a variable. Y is variable pi by 2 to 0, not 0 to pi. Pi by 2, top to bottom. You see loop is forming. You are going from here, you are going from here, here, then going top, then here, you see loop is forming. Arrow is very important, the position, how you are going and coming back. So x is 0 to 0 means it is a constant, derivative of constant. Y is a variable. So integration taken over the curve C e to the power of minus x sin y dx plus e to the power of minus x cos y dy. So what it says, dx is 0 means complete is 0. Complete is 0. X is 0 means and it is pi to 0. Pi to 0. So pi to 0 So where is x e to the power of minus x? You see, dx is 0 means this part is 0. Only we are dealing with this part. So x is 0 means e to the power of 0 cos y dy. Integration of cos y is sin y. Integration of cos y is sin y. So sin y 0 to pi. Oh, pi to 0, not 0 to. You see, sin 0 minus sin pi. Sin 0 is 0. This is pi is pi by 2, not pi, sir. Sorry, sir. Pi by 2 to 0. So pi by 2 minus sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is sin 90 is 1 minus 1. So this is equal to minus 1. Now we are done. We are done with this. Now integration taken over the curve C e to the power of minus x sin y dy e to the power of minus x cos y dy equal to integration taken over the curve C1, curve C2, curve C3, curve C4. So the first value is 0, the second value of e to the power of minus pi, the third value of e to the power of minus pi, minus 1, and the fourth value is minus 1. So if we take common 2 e to the power of minus pi, minus pi, minus 1, e to the power of minus pi, minus 1. This is another one. But what is this integration taken over the surface dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y dx dy we have done. What was the answer? The answer is 2 e to the power of minus 5 minus 1. So what do you get? This is from the 1. So that means Green theorem is verified. Therefore, Green theorem is verified. You see, a problem is a little bit confusing. Please go through it slowly. Do at least 2 to 3 times. It will be clear for you. Just order is very important. The line integral. The surface integral is very easy because we have to see the range of x and y. It is what is the range of x and what is the range of y. If we do, it will be very clear for us. That's it. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe my channel for more upcoming videos.